Well, investigators say Georgia legislators deserve some credit for an arrest in a 23-year-old murder case in Athens.
The break in the case comes after a cold case unit formed under a law passed last year to make it easier for families to try to nudge police into taking another look at cases. 11 Live's Doug Richards live from the GBI headquarters. Doug, what can you tell us here?
Well, that law was called the Coleman-Baker Act, named in part after Tara Baker, whose death in 2001, 23 years ago, was solved last week, according to police.
To all the families that are out there still waiting, please do not give up. There is still hope that you will get your answers.
Meredith Baker Schroeder has been a public voice for the unsolved murder of her sister, Tara Baker, a UGA law student found murdered inside her burned apartment in Athens. Last year, Athens Clark County Police formed a cold case unit, enlisting the help of state and federal investigators as part of a law passed at the state capitol in 2023. Their new look at evidence produced the arrest of a suspect, Edric Lamont Faust, last week.
Everything was reviewed, whether it be interviews, forensic evidence, whatever the case may be, and then I will stop at that for now.
GBI Director Chris Hosey would not reveal what specific evidence produced the arrest.
Please think of our Tara sometimes and the remarkable person she would have become. Hers was a life so full of promise.
But Baker's mother, Virginia, expressed gratitude, saying the arrest answered years of prayer. Police said there was no indication the victim was acquainted with the suspect arrested last week. The Clark County District Attorney expressed optimism the newly analyzed evidence will be convincing in court.
It is always more of a challenge when it's an older case, but we do believe that we're going to be able to do what needs to be done in this case to get justice.
So the Coleman-Baker Act basically sort of nudges police into creating cold cases when victims request it. And it was named not only for Tara Baker, but it was also named for a young woman murdered in 1990 named Rhonda Sue Coleman. She was from Jeff Davis County, the seat of which is Hazelhurst. Atlanta media covered that case somewhat extensively, and her case still remains unsolved. We are live at the GBI. Back to you.